So angel investing is what you see like on the show Billions, right? They're doing hedge fund investing or venture capital investing. That's at a really big scale. But let's say a company like Prime, let's say they're going to raise $2 million or $5 million or $20 million or $100 million. You're buying a piece of a company. So I'd come to you, hey, Logan, I'll put in $5 million for 1% or 5% or 10%, whatever the valuation is. So if your company is worth $100 million, $5 million would be 5%. I do that over and over and over with mostly food and beverage, physical products, consumer products.
Is that before or after the seed round?
So seed round is angel investing.
Oh, okay.
So seed round, Series A is usually the angels. When you get to Series B, it's less guys like us, more venture capital funds.
Institution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Some angels will do Series B, but you got to be like LeBron James going to Blaze Pizza. You know, like you got to be big boy checks. The checks we're doing are usually going to be, an angel investor is typically $25K to $500K. Okay. You don't want to be all in on any one deal. So you're not putting in like 2 million in one deal or 5 million in one deal. Most angel investors, even the richest billionaires, don't do that. A lot of 100K checks, 200K
Really?
checks. A bunch of them, because of what you said, you're going to have failures in between.
Yeah.
We reduce our risk on failures by finding companies that already have sales. So we're not doing the stone cold seed round. Like, hey, I have an idea. If you had just brought me Prime as just the idea,
Yep.
your valuation would have to be really low and have to get a big chunk because I'm gambling. Way different now.
Even though, like,
Even though it's Logan Paul. Yeah, even though it's Logan Paul.
Really?
Oh, you wouldn't? Is there ever one that, because I've been a part of some brand new, like, you know, it's a piece,
for
it's
sure.
an app or a new piece of technology, and we have no way to prove to you
You're gambling.
besides retention or something like that this thing's gonna fucking do anything.
Yes, you're
Do you
gambling.
ever see something you're like, yo, that idea is so good, I want to be a part of that?
Yeah, so I've done angel investments where it's just an idea, but that's gambling.
Yep.
Doesn't matter how famous the person is,
You consider it gambling.
you are gambling.
Yeah.
Because just because someone has a gazillion followers doesn't mean they know how to set up their corporations right, their trademarks, their attorneys, their banking. They hire the right sales rep, they're going to get sued. They find the right CEO, the manager, the president. There's so many things that go into the company to work. Even if someone has a gazillion followers and can make it famous, you know how many people have made a beverage brand that you can't name that are really, really famous? Maybe they're not Logan Paul, but they're really famous. You can't name them. They can't execute.
I agree. My one rebuttal would be, like, I have JJ. It's not just me. It's KSI as well. And this from what I see, the story there like writes itself. And then our partners who are actually making the drink are brilliant. And I think it's interesting because when I was with Mr. Beast in South Africa, and Prime had like recently launched and was doing very well very quickly, he told me like straight up candidly, he said, I did not think that was going to work at all. And that shocked me. It was so obvious to me that it was going to work, but I guess sometimes that's just not the case.
I'll give you 17,000 examples. Every celebrity and influencer has a product or brand, and you can't name most of them because they don't work. There's very few Logan Pauls that have a team around them. Most people are just famous, and then they go hire somebody to do a white label manufacturing. They make T-shirts, and they go try it.
Yeah.
The people with a team can scale it. Like I was the first investor in Talentless with Scott Disick. That is a real team behind it. That's why I invested, not because of Scott, because the people around him, they had manufacturing and they could do ads and paid media and they knew how to scale it and ship it and distribute it and they had warehouses. They had everything behind it. How many influencers do you guys know that have built clothing brands that don't do anything?
Yeah.
It's the team.
Yeah, and before he succeeded at that, he launched 5 other companies that failed with the wrong team.
Oh, so if he had a failing track record, why bet on number 6? Especially number 6, that's a lot.
Because I installed the team.
Oh.
What if it was the right idea and the jockey was just blew you away? Like he came up to you and you were like, dude, it was fucking like the right guy.
I'm always betting on the guy or the girl. Like I bet on you because I know you're going to work hard, right? I'll bet on you if you have a team around you and that person is willing to work at 3 a.m. because they care. There's plenty of people that make a beverage or a clothing brand or whatever. If it doesn't work, they make the next product. They go sell keychains. They go sell hats. They go sell something else. You care. There's a huge difference. Imagine you find an entrepreneur from Harvard and you find an entrepreneur from the hood. And that entrepreneur from the hood cares about making green cups because they help recycle and go back to the earth. And the kid from Harvard, he can just go get another job if it doesn't work. That kid from the hood, they don't have another option. They're going to work morning, noon, and night. No matter what happens, they're going to show up. And that's what I want to bet on.
Bet on the person.
Or you find somebody like you that's putting your reputation on it. Like, I'm going to bet on you because it's your ego. Like your reputation.
Interesting.
You fuck up.
Interesting.
You lose.
Thanks, Travis. Cool, man.
So I'm going to find guys like that are not just a spokesman, but that are actually putting their credibility on, because you're going to care more about that because your credibility is a part of it.
Yeah, there's a lot on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to win. I think you can only have so many failures before no one takes your shit seriously.
Yeah.